Hey, what's up guys, iMAT here. So today we have one of the most hyped round dial smartwatch these days. A lot of you were asking about a review on the DT number 1 DT Watch X smartwatch. So in this video we finally have it and I managed to arrange both of the colors so you guys can take a closer look on both of the colors and decide which one would you like to choose. So this smartwatch comes with a lot of top features like local storage, Bluetooth version 5.3, an AMOLED display, and it comes with a flagship chip ATS3085. So in this video we're gonna be talking about all of its features, but before we start, if you're new here, a subscribe to the channel will be highly appreciated. So let's get right into it and find out everything about the DT Watch X. So here's the box. First of all, let's find out what comes inside it. So here we have the DT Watch X, then we have two straps. We get the silicone straps and the leather straps. I really like the quality and the style of the silicone straps. It gives the smartwatch a shape quite similar to the Samsung watches. As you can see that it perfectly fits it here. Then here we have the magnetic charger, and this is everything in the box. It does not come with an user manual. So let's go ahead and take a closer look on the smartwatch. So here's the first look on both of the colors. I do have to say that I'm quite impressed by the quality and the finishing on both of the colors. The overall look of the smartwatch, including the buttons on the side and the look of the straps, it is quite new and also looks quite premium and quite good. What do you think about its look? Let me know in the comment section below. So first of all, the smartwatch is advertised to come with a 1.43 inches AMOLED display, and I've confirmed in the darkness that it is using a true AMOLED display as it doesn't emit light in the dark. The screen resolution is set to be 466 x 466. On the front we have a curved glass. It comes with a screen protector applied on the top, and on the external bezel we have the minutes mentioned. And talking about the overall quality of the display, it is just amazing. DT has surely done a great job in this smartwatch, and with this smartwatch I can say that DT is finally making a comeback in the industry. The color saturation, the vibrancy, the smoothness, everything is top notch. If you use the torch application, then here is a look at the bezel size. Excluding the external bezels, it is using a full screen display. After that, talking about the body, it comes with metallic frame, and the body dimensions are said to be 46.7 into 11.5 millimeters, excluding the straps and the partial bump. It comes with a shiny case. We have new style of buttons on the side. So there are two buttons here. The upper one is used to access the menu and as a back key, while the lower one is used to turn on the screen of tile or to turn off the display and to turn it back on. After that, if you look at the back side, we have the microphone hole here, and on this side we have the speaker holes. Then here are the magnetic charging points and the health sensors, and here is the straps part. It is using 22mm straps. You can easily remove the straps by pressing this pin and pushing the straps out. It is compatible with all of the 22mm straps, including the ones available in the box. And here's how both of the colors and both of the straps look on the wrist. Which one would you go for? My favorite one is the combination of the silver body and the blue straps. Talking about the chipset, it is using the flagship ATS3085S chip, and the chip performance is just amazing. You can see that the smartwatch is really smooth. I haven't faced any issue in the smartwatch so far. And also talking about the overall features, they are working absolutely fine, and even with the screen of tile, this chip is giving a great battery life. After that, it is not said to be fully waterproof, so I would not recommend you to use it directly in water, while it can be used normally while washing hands or in rainy days. So before we move further in the video, let's go ahead and take a look at all of the languages supported by the smartwatch. And these were all of the languages supported by it. Now let's talk about the watch faces. The watch faces are perfectly designed to suit the style of the smartwatch. They are of really high quality. Most of the watch faces inside it have pointer dial, and some of them are also animated like this, and the pointer dials have sweeping seconds hand, because of which they have smooth movement. And after that, it also gets a few digital watch faces, and all of the watch faces are of really high quality. And if you want to install more watch faces in the smartwatch, then you can swipe all the way towards the right, and here we have the more watch faces option. So here you can see that it has a lot of watch faces inside it. So whichever one you want to choose, you can select it and then tap on the download button, and then you can see that it will apply it directly on the smartwatch. And if you want to install watch faces from the application, you can use the VPro application. Here you will have to go to the devices tab, and here is the my watch face section. Here it has listed all of the watch faces. If you want to use your own picture from the gallery as a watch face, you can go to the customize section, and after selecting a picture from the gallery, you can choose the font color from here. Then here it comes with some clock styles. Then here is the location for the clock. Then you can also add more functions in the digital clock, and in the end you can also add a function below the clock. Then if you talk about the screen time, in display if you scroll down we have the screen off option. It has the maximum time of always, which means if you do not manually turn off the display can stay on forever on the watch face until the battery dies. Other than that, we also have the always on option, which is the always on display or the screen off tile. You can schedule it as well as choose its time from here, and to choose the screen off tile style you can choose the either clock option. So here it comes with many screen off tile options. You can choose pointer as well as digital clock for the screen off tile, and as I mentioned earlier, the screen off tile can stay on forever until the battery dies. Then here is the set wallpaper option. So you can either choose a custom wallpaper or default wallpaper, or you can choose the no wallpaper option. So this wallpaper option is for the menu styles. So here you can see that now it has removed the background in the menu style, while if you use the custom wallpaper option then you can choose these pictures. Here it will use the pictures from the gallery. So here you can see that now it has applied that picture in the menu style. Now if you talk about the theme, on the home screen we have the control center. It has a lot of options here. Then from left to right as well as right to left we have quick access applications, and in the end from bottom to top we have the notifications. Then we also get various menu styles inside it. So if I quickly show you all of them, there are many menu styles inside it, and if I talk about my personal favorite, it is this one. You can double click the upper key to change the menu style, and not just that, if you go to the control center, here we have the 3D or the animation option, and you can also change the animation in the smartwatch. So here you can see that now it has changed the animation. The same animation will be used when you open or exit an application. We're gonna be talking about some of the functions later in the video, but here you can also set time in the smartwatch. After that you can also adjust the vibration intensity, and the level 3 looks quite strong. You can also add a passcode in the smartwatch. And now let me show you the switch video function. So it has boot video. So whenever you shut down the smartwatch, it shows this video, and whenever you turn it on, it will show this video. So some people might be irritated by it because the sound is really loud. So if you want, you can turn off both of these options from here. Then we have the USB mode and the storage capacity. We're gonna be talking about it later in the video. Now let's go ahead and check out the watch application and find out its advantages. It comes with Bluetooth version 5.3 for a stable connection with the smartphone. So in the VPro application, we have 5 tabs. The home tab stores all of your health data. Then the exercise tab has some paid and some free exercise modes. Then in the explore tab, you can explore more options offered by the VPro application. In the Me tab, you can set up your profile, set up the goals, and set up the units, and you can also connect it with Apple Health. Then here is the devices tab. I've already shown you the watch faces. After that we have incoming call, SMS, and app notifications. And in app notifications, if you scroll all the way down, we have the others option, which means it can send you the notifications for almost all of the applications on your smartphone, even if that application isn't listed here. When you receive a new message, it wakes up the display and shows a full screen prompt. Then if you go to the control center, here is how the notification looks like. If we talk about the longer notifications, it does support scrolling, but unfortunately it does not support emojis. I was actually expecting emojis from this smartwatch. After that, as you saw that we have incoming call notifications here. Not just that, it also supports Bluetooth calling. For that you will need to make sure that in music mode you have selected phone mode. Then it will also be able to receive calls directly on it, and it also shows the name of the caller. You can tap here to accept a call, and if it is not showing the name of the caller for you, then you can go to settings, then go to Bluetooth and go to the information of the connection and make sure that you have enabled sync contacts. And here we have the option to transfer the call to the smartphone and back to the smartwatch. Here is the mute option, here is the sound adjustment option, and in the end we have the hang up option. Then using the dial pad application, you can also dial a number and call it directly from the smartwatch. Not just that, using Bluetooth calling, you can also access the voice assistant directly on the smartwatch. How's the weather today?
Expect partly cloudy skies today. Daytime temperatures will hover around 38 degrees, with overnight lows around 28.
And the volume level is quite loud and clear enough to be heard properly. After that, a lot of people use these smartwatches for music control. So first of all, you need to make sure that in music mode you have selected phone mode. Then if you try to control the media playing on the device, it shifts the sound from the smartphone to the smartwatch, not giving me any option to transfer it to the smartwatch. It does not have any option to control the media playing on the device without shifting the sound to the smartwatch. Now let's get back to the application. Then here we have some reminders. Here is the find watch option. Then in the smartwatch, we also get the find device option. You can also sync your favorite contacts and add up to 2000 commonly used contacts in the smartwatch. Here is the Bluetooth shutter button, using which you can click pictures by just tapping on the smartwatch. In the end, we have the automatic heart rate monitoring option and the firmware update option. So once the watch application is connected, you can also push weather updates to the smartwatch. It shows the high and lows of the current day, the weather right now, the humidity level and the UV index, and the values are quite similar to the smartphone. Then if we talk about the local storage, the smartwatch is advertised to come with 4 GB of storage capacity. Here it is mentioned 30 gigabits. That's why here the note is given that unit conversion 32 gigabits equals 4 gigabytes. So to take advantage of the storage, you can connect your smartwatch to your PC or your Mac as mass storage, and after connecting, you can just move your pictures, music files as well as video files into connected storage, and then you can find all of the music you have stored in the smartwatch. Here you can see that all of the files I imported have appeared here. So to listen to these songs, you can select local mode and then you can play these songs in the smartwatch. And not just that, as you saw here, we have the TWS mode option, using which you can connect it with your wireless earphones, and after that you can listen to the songs stored in the smartwatch on the earbuds. Currently the sound you are hearing was coming from these earbuds connected to the smartwatch. After that you can also store pictures inside it. Here we have some demo pictures. Then you can also store videos inside it. So here they have given a sample video of the DT Watch X. Then we have a Chinese song here. The volume level as well as the display quality is really good in this smartwatch. In the end, to take more advantage, you can also record sound directly on it, and once you have recorded sound on it, you can later connect your smartwatch with the PC or your Mac and move the files to the PC. And now it is time to talk about the rest of the applications. First of all, we have a lot of sport modes here. You can directly start any of them, and if you want to exit, you can swipe from left to right and tap here. After that, we have the heart rate and the blood oxygen level checker, and if you use them with something else at the back, it has given the error that please wear the watch properly, which means the smartwatch comes with wear detection and will only measure the data when you place it against your skin. So let's try it with my fingers at the back. I'm also gonna manually check my pulse. So I counted 15 to 16 pulses in 10 seconds, which equals 90 to 96 beats per minute. According to that, it has showed quite perfect values. After that, for the heart rate checker, it is using green lights, and for the blood oxygen level checker, it is using red lights as well as green lights, which makes me believe that the sensors might be real for blood oxygen level also. Then here we have the active application, which stores all of your fitness data, and as far as I've checked, the pedometer is working absolutely fine. Then we have the sleep tracker here. If we scroll down, we get the breath training application here. You can select the time as well as the speed here, and then tap here to start it. The sport history application stores all of your sports mode data. Here we have the calculator application. It has basic functionalities like multiplication, division, subtraction and addition. It also comes with games inside it. It has many games here. Then you can also add alarms directly in the smartwatch. So let's go ahead and set an alarm. You can also repeat it on other days. So let's wait for it to ring. Here's how the alarm is shown. It rings as well as vibrates, and the volume level as well as the vibration intensity is quite good to wake you up from deep sleep. Here we have stopwatch. You can tap here to start it, and the good thing is that it can also run in background, but as far as I've seen, it does not have the option to add laps. Then here we have timer. We have some predefined times here, and you can tap here to set time according to your need. I'm gonna set it for 1 second. So when the timer ends, it continues to vibrate, but it does not ring. But the vibration intensity and vibration period is quite long, because of which you can easily get to know that the time is over. And these were all of the applications in the DT Watch X. In the end, talking about the battery capacity, it is advertised to come with a battery capacity of 390 mAh, which can be charged using the magnetic charger provided in the box, and as advertised, it takes around 3.5 hours to fully charge the smartwatch from 0%. If I talk about my personal experience, I've been working on this video for about an hour now, and when I started recording the video, it was at 91%, and in almost 60 minutes of recording, it has gone down to 83%, losing 8% of the battery. During this time, the display was continuously turned on, and I was almost continuously interacting with the smartwatch, and the brightness was at 50%. According to that, the battery timing is quite decent, and in my opinion, I agree that with the screen of dial enabled, it can easily give you 3 to 4 days, or even with lesser usage, it can easily give you a week of battery life. So guys, this was all from today's video and from the DT Watch X, so I can finally tell what was all the hype about. The smartwatch is just amazing. The AMOLED display, the body, the finishing, the new shape and the straps look as well as the quality is just top level. I really liked all of the features including the AMOLED display. The chip was just amazing. The smartwatch is really smooth and all of the features work perfectly fine. We have local storage, AMOLED display, ability to connect wireless earphones, then you can also use it as a mass storage and connect it with your PC. And unlike the other smartwatches I've unboxed recently, it can also import video files in it. Not just that, for the sports mode lovers, it comes with many sport modes and also has wear detection to give you better health measurements. If you would like to place an order, I'm gonna be leaving its link in the description box below, and I would really appreciate if you can use those links to purchase the smartwatches. For more videos like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. I will catch you in the next one. Until next time, this is iMAT. Peace.